All right, we're back. We're just outside the Ivy House now. But now I'd like to talk about the very first SLS-funded short film, Rubik's Cube Theory. So how did you come to be involved on Rubik's Cube Theory?
A friend emailed me saying that he'd seen a casting call for it. I'm not sure where, but he said that it sounded interesting. He said it was like very ambitious for a short.
Wow.
I think I knew at that point I'd won an award or won the SLS competition. So I emailed Wayne and we met. I think we meet first, and then we did an audition. We did an audition straight away. But yeah, it went well, and then we had a call back, and I got the offer to the part, and I met Lucy on the second visit. It was lovely.
Yeah.
Very good.
I heard that she chose you out
Oh,
of
really?
all the rest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She regrets that. I still enjoy doing short films. It was an interesting project. It was an interesting director.
Rubik's Cube is actually just wrapped.
Well, it was quite an intense shoot.
Yeah.
The first day was 10 p.m. till 6 a.m.
Wow.
Was
that in the store?
In the store, in the supermarket, which was an incredible location. I mean, the film has got a lot of good locations.
Yeah.
Full-sized, massive supermarket. The X-Tour bus for Black Sabbath. With
that is amazing.
With tour posters still inside, from the World Tour in 1986, I think.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
You should get in touch with them, see if they're... Anyway, but yeah, it was intense. And then a few other late nights, of course, long days. So what I like ideally in a director is a balance between very, very professional and quite military or regimental, but also very spontaneous. But Wayne had quite a nice informality around him, where depending on the weather, what the location was like on the day, who turned up from the crew, or how the shoot was going, he would be very open to changing the scene, modifying the plot. He was very free of dialogue. So there's one scene in particular, it's a breakfast scene between Frank and Eva, myself and Lucy. And he basically said, at some point, Eva needs to ask about the medicine. You've got four or 5 minutes.
Right.
So we just had breakfast together, and we talked, and we laughed, and we made some jokes, and I wound her up, and she told me off, and I was badly behaved, and she told me off, and then I asked about how she was blah, blah, blah. The whole scene was improvised.
Right.
And then, obviously, we kind of bounced off each other to achieve the objective of the scene. And that happened a lot, and I really, really enjoyed that.
So, how do you think the Rubik's Cube Theory might have changed or been different if it didn't have access to £3,500?
It wouldn't have been made. I mean, the type of shots he wanted, quite cinematic. And the locations and the size of the crew and transporting the crew and feeding them and dealing with all the problems that come on a film set and a shoot every day. No, it wouldn't have happened. You definitely need some budget. It's not easy to get funded. What was the question again?
Just kind of the challenges that filmmakers face when they first starting off.
Well, I mean, being seen, especially for short, nobody watches short films. In mainstream, if you think like well-made documentaries, like more experimental projects, avant-garde stuff, foreign cinema, short films are in the same boat when it comes to the mainstream, which is the biggest chunk of the industry. Nobody watches them, and I think that's the problem. We need to present them more to the mainstream audience. The industry, the powers that be, the high hegians need to sort of make an effort to expose the public to these short films or different approaches to cinema, to filmmaking. And know that there's more out there than just superheroes and mutants.
Yeah, short films are a really great kind of medium to experiment with. Speaking of sharing short films with the wider public, great reading, thank you. For those of you who don't know, South London Shorts exists for two reasons. One, to platform the work of independent filmmakers by sharing short films once a month at the Montpellier Backroom Cinema in Filmmaking. And the second reason that we exist is to actually fund short films, which has actually brought us with Jamie Robson today.
Well, I think because you and I had the back and forth organising this, so I looked at your work and I love your work that I've seen so far, and it's a very clever idea. Having a regular film night, showing maybe different films that people aren't maybe going to see as easily usually, and then not very expensive for them, but they can accumulate this sum that then is given to a winning script or treatment, and then you're allowing these interesting pieces of art to get made. You're furthering the industry, you're supporting the industry, and you're informing or educating maybe people. That you're kind of raising awareness of different types of filmmaking, which is very important. So it's great.
Thank you. And last question: will you be coming to the premiere of Rubik's Cube?
Most definitely.
All right, which will be held at some point, hopefully towards the end of this summer, at our next SLS screening. Thank you guys so much for watching, and keep in touch. Thanks.
Thank
Mike.
you.
Maybe like.